This is supposed to be one of those videos where I tell you how hard things have been for me and how I overcame everything and everyone who didn't believe in me. Maybe people were mean to me, said I couldn't do whatever it is I wanted to do, didn't invite me into inner circles that could have made my life easier. And I'm not saying that's what happened. I'm not saying there weren't people who blatantly have gotten between me and my goals and my dreams. I'm saying that most of the time it's a lot more discreet. If you're watching this video, you're probably someone who wants to or is already creating something. For me, that's these videos, my photography and my production company. And for you, that might be a product or a brand or whatever have you. The hardest part about being someone who creates something is constantly and relentlessly believing in your work. We spend so much of our lives worrying about what other people will think, and I remember as a teenager, that's honestly all I thought about. Some people never grow out of that, and one thing that will accelerate this transition, in my opinion, is build a successful career online with people judging you 24/7, and you'll have to get over that pretty quickly. And the fact of the matter is, people are so preoccupied with their own shit. Literally, no one is thinking about you. It's easier to live in a safe zone, away from judgment, and in a place where no one can say anything bad about you, which makes you think, oh, okay, I must be doing things right because no one is being critical of me. And the thing is, this couldn't be more backwards. People start to get critical of you and tear you down when you're doing something different, when you're doing something big. When you're trying and taking a chance and you've chosen to believe in yourself, that's when people like to cut you down, to your face or behind your back. This doesn't mean anything about you or what you're doing. It's their insecurity of where they're at, or sometimes they just don't understand what it is you're doing at all. And honestly, they feel threatened.
Storyblocks doesn't want you to sacrifice your creative vision due to time, budget, or resources. Every creator should have a Storyblocks subscription. Storyblocks is a complete library of 4K and HD footage, After Effects templates, music, sound effects, so many things to make your creative vision come to life. It's also royalty free, so you can use it for commercial or personal use. There are subscriptions for every budget, so you can choose a plan that's flexible for you, so you can just get back to creating and not worry about your finances. What I love about Storyblocks is they're committed to including more inclusive and diverse content to help creators tell their unique, individual, and authentic stories. How they're doing that is hiring creators from marginalized communities to increase representation of the diverse world that we live in. Their unlimited access plan gives you access to over 1 million assets in their library, so you can create more, spend less, and just focus on creating. And if you're a part of a marketing team or larger organization, there's their enterprise licensing plan that'll allow you to distribute your content and these assets wherever and whenever. If you guys are interested in trying out Storyblocks, visit the link on this screen and in the description below to try it out. Back to the office.
Now, I can only speak to my experience, but I'm judged constantly, and honestly, I judge people constantly. People make assumptions about my likes and dislikes based on my gender, how I look, my age, everything. And as a human, I do the same. I don't blame humans for being this way, and I don't think that's ever going to entirely change. And can you right now honestly tell me 5 things in the last week that you had a negative opinion on or that you didn't believe in? Can you think of them? Because I know I couldn't, and that's exactly my point. Sure, you probably did cast some judgments and have some negative feelings towards like something this past week, but you clearly didn't care enough to remember them. So I'm not saying to completely ignore what the world is saying. What I'm saying is that you and I can probably do a better job at choosing what judgments, thoughts, and feelings to listen to and which to take to heart. Being aware of this, that people might not think that I'm meant to do or that I'm good at something, means that I'll get treated accordingly. But I know that how I'm treated does not dictate what I'm capable of. I think often about the type of person that I want to be. I want to be brave, courageous, smart, kind, fun, hardworking, loving, and everyone else is also thinking about the type of person that they want to be. So if everyone's thinking about themselves, no one knows you like you do, and people are assuming things of you that you're not, Who is there to believe in you? What I'm trying to say is no one is going to believe in you the way that you believe in yourself. No one knows you better than yourself. And no one is going to put you on their shoulders so that you can reach the apple you want at the very top of that branch. You've got to be ready to climb. The only person in control of your life is you. The only person who has control to overcome obstacles is you. And the only person to make your goals and dreams a reality is you. Who needs outside belief when they're not the ones in control? Does it help? Sure, but it doesn't really matter, does it?